Hey guys, it's Car Guy 11, and today I'm with my buddy Spencer, and we're gonna check out his brand new, it's 2018, right?
2017.
718 Cayman S. And as you guys probably know, I'm very interested in this car. I love the Caymans, and I've driven several. I've never driven the 718. This, of course, has the 4-cylinder turbo, which is a big controversy in the Porsche world, getting away from the flat 6. So we're gonna experience, and this is a flat 4, right? This is a Subaru Boxer style engine.
Well, a little different than a Subaru. It does, but you know, there are points of it that do sound like a WRX. But yeah, it is a turbo 4.
Yeah, so we already have it started here. This does have the sport exhaust. So as it sounds pretty good, but it definitely has that
it's a turbo 4. You can't get away from that. I mean, like a Boxer 4 is going to sound like a Boxer 4.
Right.
Now, Porsche does, of course, develop in their own manner, so it does have a distinct note compared to a WRX, but you can hear the similarities.
Right. Now, this is the turbo, so we should have some more low-end torque and compared to the 6, but we're going to just take it for a short drive, see how it feels. Spencer's going to talk a little bit about why he chose this car and what options he got on it, but yeah, so go ahead, Spencer. We'll,
so I actually didn't spec this car. I picked this up used from the dealership. It had about 3,000 miles on it. At the time, I was looking for a 996 GT3, and unfortunately, I couldn't find any in blue. You could find black, red, yellow, white, silver.
Yes, I love blue myself. I have the blue.
Yeah,
C7.
your C7 is great.
This is what, the Miami blue, right?
Yes, this is Miami blue. So I was looking for more of a manual, and I wanted rear-wheel drive, and it's just one of those cars that it's very dynamic. It holds the corners so well because of the car being mid-engine. It just, the balance is much more on point. So
it rides pretty well over these bumps.
Yeah, it does a great job. It is the static ride height. It does not have PASM, which is the Porsche Adaptive Suspension Management.
Okay. Is it the standard suspension then?
Yes, it is the standard suspension.
Okay.
It has the sport exhaust system with the black exhaust tips. It has the model designation delete. Miami blue is a specific option for it. It's not actually overall a very complicated spec. And you know, build it how they want to. They get that car. They get to keep that car for.
Yeah, it definitely moves. This 4-cylinder has more torque for sure. I can feel that.
It's at least papered at about 305 to 310 foot-pounds of torque.
7,000 RPM. Probably a little over. It's hard to see on here, but that's the red line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it revs pretty quickly. Fortunately, there's someone in front of us, and it had a quick shower, so the roads are a little damp. But yeah, it feels really good, solid. The steering is nice and tight. Actually,
tensioning up, but just the car being more throttle heavy.
Little bit of turbo lag off the line there, but it spools up pretty quick.
Yeah, at some point in the future, I'm debating a cog tune for it, and there are more things that I'm going to probably be doing to this car. We'll see.
That's the beauty of the turbo. You have the option to tune it for way more power.
I can daily this. It has the ground clearance to be able to get over and through most of the streets in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and it's pretty smooth. Actually, it's pretty smooth over bumps. A good ride.
Yeah, and actually the carrying capacity is astounding. I mean, if I tuck up, I can fit in the front trunk. Truly, and it really surprises a lot of people because I'm 6'3" and I'm not a small guy. And then not only do I have the frunk, as the Tesla owners call it. But because the engine is moved forward, I have a little bit of extra space, and then there's tie downs on the rear.
And
I don't know.
Isn't there a little space in the back as well?
Yeah, there's a little space in the back as well. And you know, it just makes it a very usable car.
Yeah, and I like the size of the Caymans. They're a little bit smaller than the Corvettes, and you see well out of it.
Yeah,
the headroom is amazing.
Well,
I mean,
it is for you. I'll tell you, the
plenty of room for a helmet.
Oh yeah,
taking it on track.
So yeah, I'm probably not going to track this car. This is just a fun toy for now.
And there is, again, a little bit of turbo lag if you catch it below 3,000 RPM.
Yeah, I'd say probably prime for getting almost zero lag is probably 2,500 and up.
I do have to say it sounds pretty decent with the 4-cylinder, but I still prefer the 6, of course. But I mean, that's the price you pay for some torque, more low-end torque, and I guess better fuel economy. What kind of fuel economy?
I get 2026 with the manual.
Okay.
Is again what the listed numbers are. I have no idea what I actually get. So for this trip, it's averaging 20.8.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's an evolution.
Right.
You know, most of the line is going towards high efficiency turbocharged engines. It's just how things are.
Did you drive the PDK? Have you driven?
I have driven the PDK.
And what do you think comparing those?
I don't want the PDK for this car because this car is not high, does not have enough power. I like the PDK is a great system. I think it's awesome. But I think I don't personally want it until I get to a car where it's so aggressive. So
okay.
So auto stop and start is off. You can't hear a damn thing. I hit sport again. It'll pick itself back on. So the PDK is something that I want for a GT3, GT2 RS, GT3 RS.
Okay.
I mean, in the turbos, it's good that they don't offer the turbo in a manual. You couldn't get that 2.5 or 2.6 second, 2.7 second 0 to 60 launch time with a manual. It's just not. It's not feasible. The letting out of the clutch. I mean, you'd be dumping the clutch so hard that you'd probably be in the shop every year for a new clutch. I like the PDK in this car. Launching it was cool. I actually got to drive the GTS variant of this with PDK, and it's incredibly peppy. I really like it a lot. It just, I'm again a retro grouch, just like every other Porsche enthusiast, which means I wanted manual rear wheel drive.
Right.
And that's how I ended up here. I mean, and it's been a blessing. It's been a joy to have. I definitely get it turns a lot of heads. It gets a lot of attention, which is a good and a bad thing.
This color is cool. I mean, you don't see this color very often. Thanks for letting me drive your baby. It's definitely a fun car. Back roads are its forte.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.